Going down to week 2. We come home for the home opener, and it's the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get into it, shall we? Because you know where I'm going. 13-4 last season, NFC West champions, second in the NFC behind the Philadelphia Eagles. Defeat the Seattle Seahawks in the wild card round, defeated the Cowboys in the divisional round before being defeated by the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. Jimmy Garoppolo completed 67% of his passes, throwing for over 2,400 yards with 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, with a 103 quarterback rating in 11 games. The rest of them games went to Brock Purdy, who came in from Mr. Irrelevant to being irrelevant, completing 67% of his passes, throwing for 1,374 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, with a quarterback rating of 107.3, and that's just in 9 games. In the 11 games McCaffrey played last year, especially with the 49ers after being traded to the 49ers from Carolina, 159 carries, 746 yards, with 6 touchdowns. By the way, the last time we faced the San Francisco 49ers, Christian McCaffrey threw for 1, ran for 1, and caught 1. Just to remind Rams fans. Deebo Samuel, the Ram killer, Deebo Samuel. Yes, I said it, the Ram killer. 42 carries, 232 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. He also had 56 receptions for 632 yards and 2 touchdowns. But the leading receiver, because the Swiss Army knife that is Deebo Samuel, so the leading receiver became Brandon Ayuk, who had 78 receptions for 115 yards and 8 touchdowns. George Kittle had a subpar year according to his standards, but George Kittle was effective when he needed to be effective with 60 catches, 765 yards, and 11 touchdowns. Now you talking about they brought in Sam Darnold, they brought in defensive tackle Javon Hargraves from the Philadelphia Eagles, and they brought in defensive end Kellen Fuller from the Las Vegas Raiders. Departure defensive coordinator D'Amico Ryans, who is the head coach of the Houston Texans right now. Excuse me. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, who left San Fran for Las Vegas. Offensive tackle Mike McGlinchey, who's in Denver now, and cornerback Jimmy Ward, who went with D'Amico Ryans to the Houston Texans. As it states right now, Defensive Player of the Year Nick Bosa is not with the team. He's holding out for a new contract. Bad news for them. Good news for the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy was cleared for all football activities. So he's in camp doing everything he can between him, Trey Lance, and Sam Darnold for the starting rights for the San Francisco 49ers. And now, Ram fans, y'all already know this because we go through it for the 4th consecutive season in a row. We were swept by the San Francisco 49ers. In week 4, being beaten down 24-9 in San Francisco on the Monday Night Football. And then in week 8 out in Los Angeles, losing 31-34. And that's the game I'm talking about when Chris McCaffrey ran for a touchdown, threw for a touchdown, and caught a touchdown. The Niners have beaten the Rams in 8 straight regular season games, 4 season sweeps. But if you ask any San Francisco fan or any San Fran player, the Rams hold something over them that none of these 8 does, and that's beating the San Francisco 49ers in an NFC Championship game 2 years ago out in L.A. when the Rams defeated them to go to the Super Bowl, which was in L.A., and defeated the Cincinnati Bengals. So, we're here again. Don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. And at this point, I don't think it really matters. I'm just keep it plain and simple and real with my Rams fans and all my listeners. Because if anybody that knows me, they know I speak it real. And for me to speak it real is simply this. When it comes to the regular season, Kyle Shanahan owns Sean McVay. Deebo Samuel is the Ram killer. And now they got Christian McCaffrey. And I don't expect George Kittle to have another subpar year like he did that last year. So unfortunately, when a home opener in Los Angeles happens, I think we take an L. I'm giving this one to the San Francisco 49ers, making it 9 straight wins over the Los Angeles Rams because we can't simply just beat this team for whatever reason. We can't do it. We just can't beat. We can't beat the 49ers, and I'm sorry. I speak where I speak facts. I know a lot of my Rams fans are gonna get mad, gonna get at me, but I got to speak truth to power. We just can't beat the San Francisco 49ers. So